So, unless you've been living under a rock, you probably know about Dream's recent imprisonment. Basically, Dream was flexing his strength to Tommy and Tubbo, and just as he was about to kill Tubbo and imprison Tommy in Pandora's vault, the whole SMP showed up and Dream ended up in Pandora's vault. Which, by the way, I predicted all of this in my previous theory video, and look, I'm not bragging or anything, but you know, in this video we're going to be looking at how Dream might escape Pandora's vault, and it involves a certain individual that you might not expect at first. Now, coming up with theories is extremely difficult since major plot points happen daily on the Dream SMP, so if you want to support me on the channel, subscribing and liking only takes a couple of seconds and it's free. Also, this is a theory and one of many possibilities, so please don't take it as facts. Enjoy the video. With that quick recap out of the way, let's think about how Dream can escape Pandora's vault. I mean, it's pretty safe to say that he won't stay there forever. The Dream SMP needs content, like come on. Firstly, I want to say that getting out of the prison is nearly impossible if you're the main prisoner. Have you seen the amount of precautions Sam has taken? There are more than 3 checkpoints that require death to pass through. Not to mention the main cell is encased in a massive cube of lava. Now, some people think that an enderpearl status chamber might be a valid way to escape, but obviously Dream doesn't seem to have had one set up beforehand since he's still in the vault. So basically, the only way Dream can get out is if he gets outside help. So then, who would help Dream right now? I mean, it looks like nearly every single member opposed Dream, so who? Well, many people think that Techno will be the one to break Dream out of Pandora's vault, mainly because of the favor Techno owes Dream. However, I want to draw your attention to this tweet. It's arguable if this is canon or not, but obviously Techno wasn't online during the whole SMP vs Dream event, and he ignored Dream's message, even though he asked to use the favor. Now, I don't think Techno ignored Dream because he was scared. We've seen Techno willing to battle 20 or even 30 people before. My only guess is that Techno finally figured out that Dream has been controlling people, which is against what Techno stands for, which is anarchy, which is again, you know, the absence of control, government and authority. And even if he tries to break Dream out, I don't see him being able to defeat all of the vault's defenses. Of course, this doesn't mean that Techno won't be helping Dream and fulfilling the favor. I'm just saying that it would be extremely hard for Techno to do this alone. And there's also the whole ideology problem. Another popular theory is that Pons is acting as a spy, since in one of Pons' streams a couple of months back, Dream asked Pons to become a double agent for him and falsely betray him at some point.
I think that you should not be on my side.
Really?
Well, you should, but you should act like you're not on my side. Because if you're on my side, then you'll be in danger, and probably before they take me out, they'll try and take you out, and then I won't be there to help you, and that would not be good.
And although I do think that Pons is acting as a double agent, like Techno, I don't see him being able to free Dream too easily, unless Sam is also acting as a double agent, which again doesn't make much sense because Dream is inside of the vault, so Sam would just let him out at this point. Now then, you might be asking, who will the person helping Dream be? Well, as I've said in the beginning of the video, I think it's someone you might not be expecting at first. I think that Ranboo will be the one to assist Dream in his escape, maybe even do it on his own. Now, before you comment saying it's obviously Technoblade, please let me explain. Now, this isn't the full clip, but Ranboo played this at the end of one of his most recent streams. And although this might not seem like much at first, it's actually Morse code, and it translates to "it isn't over yet," signaling to the viewers and obviously to us that this isn't the last that we're going to see of Dream. Now, I'm aware that this isn't much of a reason for Ranboo to help Dream escape, but I think there's something much deeper going on with Ranboo's character at the moment, which we could potentially lead to Ranboo helping Dream. Now, as many of you know, Ranboo is half Enderman and half most likely gassed, and recently he has been developing Enderman powers.
One on top. Oh.
Okay, I can do this one.
I mean the large ferns. I mean the large fern. Oh,
this one?
Yeah. Oh, the ferns don't work.
Yep, any second now.
Any second now.
Yep. Cool.
Okay, try the packed dice.
I have 3 ender chests.
Try the glass.
Now, if Ranboo is really developing Enderman powers, then let's think about what other powers Endermen have. That's right, teleportation. From this, I predict that Ranboo is going to develop the ability to teleport, just like Endermen do. I mean, have you seen him interact with Endermen? He communicates with them and feels bad when a player kills one.
Something, and I was like, no, it's fine.
Did someone do something? There.
Yeah, he thought someone had like, oh, sorry about this. Look away.
Yeah.
Look away.
Okay.
Look away. Don't look. Okay, you're fine.
Okay. Awesome.
All right.
Furthermore, let's look at Ranboo's psychology. He seems to hear Dream's voice in his head, and he himself has described it as a catastrophic manifestation that only seems to appear to tell lies and put negative thoughts inside of Ranboo's head. So this seems to suggest that it's not just Ranboo's skin that split, but also his mind. I think that this side of Ranboo that manifests as Dream's voice is also the side that supports Dream. Just think about it. Why did this side manifest as Dream's voice and not any other member when Ranboo seemingly despises Dream and thinks that he is the cause of all of the pain and suffering in the Dream SMP? Now, I want you to listen to the following clips.
I guess I am a bad guy. Because if I did these things, if I did all of these things that I've been writing about, then I've done some really bad things. But I know that I guess I am a villain. I guess I am a bad guy in the sense that I have betrayed everyone that I've spoken to. The only person that I really haven't betrayed has been Dream. If these writings are true, then I've done everything exactly how Dream wanted me to. Dream said that he blew up the community house. I think he covered for me. Why would he do that? If he had told everyone that I had blown up the community house, which, I mean, what am I going to do? I literally have a book that says
Ranboo thinks that he is a villain, just like Dream, in the sense that he has betrayed everyone he knows except for Dream. And even though Ranboo sees Dream as a source of pain, Dream seemingly covered for Ranboo. In these clips, Ranboo asks why Dream covered for him, and I think I have an answer to this. I think Dream has known from the start that Ranboo could develop these powers, and he wanted to have a failsafe switch if things went haywire, like they are now. Now, there's no possible way of Dream bypassing the security measures inside of the prison from the main cell unless he teleports directly out of the prison, and I think Dream knew this. I think Dream has been manipulating Ranboo through his memory book into siding with him in case of an emergency such as this one. So then, what do I think is going to happen? I think that Ranboo is going to develop the ability to teleport and use it to free Dream. I predict that this was Dream's plan all along, and to be completely honest, it's extremely smart. I want to show you another thing which some people pointed out in other theory videos, and that is that while Dream was, being taken away to Pandora's vault, he kind of stared at Ranboo for a little while. I hope the clip playing in the background kind of makes more sense, but this is another connection that people have made. I don't think this is exactly, canonical. I feel like this is more of a stretch rather than facts. However, when we put all of these things together, I feel like everything does seem to make sense now. Also, I do think that Ranboo could potentially team up with Pons or Techno or the Syndicate and devise a more structured plan instead of him just teleporting in without knowing what to expect. So please don't yell at me for not including Techno's favor. That will definitely come into play. Anyways, those are my thoughts on how Dream will escape the vaults. What are your thoughts on this? Do you agree with my theory on how Ranboo will develop the ability to teleport and use it to free Dream? Or do you think that someone completely different will help Dream? Comment down below. I reply to comments very frequently and I love seeing different theories. A friendly reminder that subscribing is free and it only takes a couple of seconds. I hope you've enjoyed the video and I hope you have a nice day. Stay safe.